Yo, what's up, guys? So, this is P21S Total Auto Wash, which I was looking to use, thinking about it, using on my engine for a very long time. I mean, almost like a year. I don't know if it has a shelf life or not, but it was sitting in my room for like almost like a year, maybe. So, I don't know what that means, to be honest. Is it a say something or not? But then, anyways, so I bought it from Amazon, and I am not so happy with it because it did not, honestly, it did not take much of the dirt off the, and I have to use this cloth quite a lot to take the dirt off. And honestly, like, my engine wasn't that bad. I have already shown you the pictures how it was looking like when I hosed it down, used the water only. So after hosing it down, it was already looking good, and I was expecting that this thing will do something, but it did not really. And after like using that cloth quite a lot, you can still see the surfaces are not as clean as I was hoping for. And this is after like I've rubbed it with the or scrubbed it with the cloth quite thoroughly, and still I don't know, I mean, you may not be able to see now. I should have made this video before scrubbing, but so yeah, this is like not the magic product. I don't think so it is, because where, as you can see, where I cannot reach for the scrubbing and all, you can see that the hoses are still looking like pretty much covered with the stuff. And I was pretty generous with this thing was like half, like full, right? So this is now almost like half full now. And also, like, this product wasn't coming off easy. I was really scared, so I had it like on for like less than 3 minutes, I would say. And then I quickly like hosed it down again, like thoroughly, and I noticed that it wasn't coming off easily of the surfaces. Hopefully it won't be a problem, but yeah, so this is not the final touch. I'm gonna be using some other like products on the plastics and the hoses, like the rubber hoses, and then I'll like make another quick video about that after it is all finalized. So this is Honda CRV 2020 EXL, and I was scared as heck to hose it down. And I still have the cover on the battery, as you can see, and still on the alternator. The alternator for this thing is right here. I don't know if you can see the right over there, the black, covered with black plastic. And it wasn't easy to take this decision, but I was like thinking about it for like a year. It is looking better, obviously, like, because I hosed it down, and it was, like I said, already looking better after like just with water washing. But never use pressure washer on this car because this has computerized engine maybe, and lots of these connectors, and like over here, and then over there you can see the wires just not even covered. You see that they're not even like covered properly. I was like, all those connectors there, I was pretty freaking, like over here, all of that is like electrical sort of thing going on. So I was very skeptical to do that, but then after searching so many times about this, all these connectors and everything, I was like, okay, I think I'm good to go. So I covered the battery, I covered this as well, the fuse box, it was covered, and the alternator, right? So these three things were covered and nothing else. And then I also like taped all of these ducts so that the water does not go inside the car. This is very important. All the way you should do that. Yeah, because water was staying like stagnant over here, and I had to like use the blower. Blower is very important when you do that. I used it twice. I used it after, like, immediately after I was done with the final hosing it down, and then I used this thing, and then I again like used the blower to like take care of all the like standing water anywhere in the connectors and everywhere. And I'm not gonna start this car for another like couple of hours. Today is windy and pretty sunny, so I'm gonna leave this after I'm done with this. It's gonna take another hour while dressing the car engine and I wanted to buy like the best product from Amazon. It was like 20 something bucks. It's called something like Pearl, like I don't know, Pearl, but the delivery was like taking like 4 or 5 days. I have like another product which is like not the best for the engine rated wise, is this one. I might like use this one for the initial dressing, and then after like another 2 weeks, after another weekend, I'll just buy a better product and try to like clean all these again. Like I won't use this thing again. Like I said, it wasn't coming off easy, and I'm a little bit skeptical using it again. I'll see. First I would see that if it can start back again whenever I plug the battery back on. So yeah, so this is after like one use of this thing. Really generously I sprayed. I used the spray function. I don't know if you can see the spray, but yeah, like spray function, not like a stream. I just sprayed it like this generously, like for like I don't know, maybe a good 1 minute. Repeated like on many surfaces, like repeated spraying, and then I waited for almost 3 minutes, and then I hosed it down, and then nothing really happened. You can even tell like this is like, I don't know if you can see, but you can tell that nothing really came off, honestly. So it's not like a magic product that they were talking about. I don't know if those videos are fake or real, but this one is pretty real. And I don't know, maybe you guys need to use more of it, like use all of this bottle. What is that? I mean, it's like a quart, right? 1 quart. So use maybe all of this product on your engine, and then wait for 3 minutes minimum. But yeah, I did not do that because I was really scared, to be honest with you, because this is coming from Germany, and I don't know if what I would have done, like if anything wrong would have happened. And someone was complaining about the paint on Amazon as well. I tried it over here, nothing really happened. The paint is still looking good. It's just that I can still feel like this product is on the car, and I'm gonna take my car to the car wash after that. But yeah, I mean, overall, when I rubbed it, like scrubbed my the light, like over here, like the glass on the headlights, it did make a difference. I sprayed this product over here as well, because I drive a lot to the west side from from Pullman, so the bugs are all over my front side and front grill, and it's not easy to take them off. So this product did help when I put it on, and then I was scrubbing. It was I didn't take like too much of the force to like take the bugs off after I use this product. But yeah, why I bought it was for the engine basically, and I'm not very happy with the end result. So yeah, maybe I'll just go on. I've also like made my vinegar sort of solution. So it's vinegar, a little bit, just 2 drops of dish soap in it. I'm gonna be using this thing. So it's vinegar, water, and dish soap, right? And I'm gonna using this thing for the hood, because I totally forgot about the hood. So, and let's see how this thing looks like after I'm done with this DIY cleaning solution. I don't want to use this thing on my hood again or anywhere again, because this is all done now already. So yeah, let's see what happens, and I'll make another video like after it's done. All right, see ya. All right, what's up guys, welcome back. So I have finished cleaning the hood, and it is looking much better now. So what I did is, like when I started this, I was really scared to use this product, right? Like I was talking about, sorry, the video got cut off. So I did not use it initially on the hood, but then I was like, okay, I tested this product here on this area. What I did is that I sprayed a little bit of this product, right, onto that space where we had like tons of like dust accumulated, if you guys remember from like maybe 5 minutes ago. And then I used this guy, total lifesaver, right? This brush, I can put a link underneath it. basically I've watched a video of another guy. He recommended these brushes from Amazon. So and then when I sprayed that product here, I quickly went into that area and then scrubbed it really nicely. And then I did that pretty much all these spaces, and then also over there, just localized use of this product, because this product, if you can't take it out of the spaces or if it stays on the surfaces, is not good, because it's a chemical, it's a very harsh chemical. And I'm also like a researcher myself. I'm researching for like 10 years and I've used this kind of product. I think this product is a degreaser for sure, but this is the orange degreaser. If you just look it up online, this is pretty much similar as orange degreaser, just less concentrated, and maybe they formulated so it can be safely used on the cars. But it is the same sort of stuff. It has ruined my hands already a little bit, so be careful when you're using it. It's really harsh. But I was saying that I did the same on this end as well, sprayed it and scrubbed it, and then immediately what I did, because I was really nervous using this product, because I did not want it to stay on the surfaces for longer. So this is just water, right? Just water with a couple of drops of peppermint oil. That's all it is. So what I did is, when I was done with spraying over here, for instance, I would spray tons of water, and then I would use this cloth, and this is basically just vinegar and soap, right? So this is, and I would just non-stop rinsing it intermittently, and using the same cloth. And then I would take this cloth, spray tons of water in it, and then take this water out of it. And the reason why I was doing it is so that it can saturate the places where I'm spraying this orange degreaser or whatever this stuff is. I can saturate those places with water, right, as much as I can. I don't want any of this residue to be left behind. So that is why it is recommended to, when you use it on the engine, you first of all, you would have to use this kind of brush. It is total bullshit. Whoever is saying that, or they're saying themselves, actually, the makers, that you can avoid scrubbing after using this is total nonsense. I don't think so there's any product in the world that has this kind of quality that you just spray it on and then forget about it and then just rinse it, everything will come off. This is never gonna be happening. So this never happens in the bathtubs, in the toilet. They have so many products saying the same stuff. I don't think so we have any product right now so far that can do that kind of thing. So as you have noticed that there's still some that dot over there is a little bit of stuff which fell down when I was cleaning the this stuff here. So this stuff can, wherever it will sit, it can leave a spot there, maybe a very harsh, to remove stain. So be careful. Anyways, so like I said, I was scrubbing all of that with this brush, and then I rinse it really thoroughly. That was the first phase in the first video. And then after that, I started doing using this product localized. When I was looking at this surface, I can maybe spray it over here, and then I use that technique to over here, for instance, this was really dirty, and I used that technique I sprayed some of the P21S over here, and then quickly started scrubbing it with this brush, right? And then I did not allow it for sitting on it for too long, and then I sprayed water on it quickly, plenty of it, not just this, but plenty of it, and then I would just dry it off. This is after a lot of hard work and a lot of videos people are making, you can use this product and it will do magic in 5 minutes. Nothing like that is gonna happen. So get ready for that if you're using this. The best way to use it, I've already described. Go for it, just rinse your engine. Just make sure that the battery terminal, what I did with the battery is that I first of all took this negative terminal off, right, as you can see, and then I put a tape here, which was very important, because if you won't put a tape here, it could keep touching this, touching it here, and then it could cause sparking, maybe even cause a fire, who the heck knows. I was just super careful. So I just put a bag inside this, avoiding all of this altogether. Put a bag on the top of it after putting the tape, and then I put another bag to protect this terminal itself, right? So there were two bags on the battery. and there were 2 bags on the alternator as well. I've removed those bags. The alternator was pretty dried up. There was no water, hopefully it didn't go inside the alternator. So and I am not plugging in the battery back again, like until I'm done with the dressing, which is the 3rd phase of the detailing. So I would use a new brush. I won't use this one. This is going back in here, right? So I bought like a kit, like I said, from Amazon, so I can maybe put a link for that as well. So these are the cloths that I bought. These are just for the detailing and for the final phase. You can use them as well, like when you are doing the initial phase, but for the initial phase I have used another set of cloth, which is not the microfiber, sort of like these ones. The cloth that I was using for the initial phase, these are the brushes that I bought. So I'm going to use a new one from here just for the final phase, using like some sort of like this sort of protectant, right? This is like the cheapest option. You can also use Chemical Guys VRP. You can also use like the that Pro or whatever that product is on Amazon. That is the best rated product on Amazon, by the way. It's also like really good in shine and all, and it's also, that product can also be diluted. And I was going to buy that, but then the delivery was too late, like it was taking like a week, so I went for that. This thing was already in my cupboard. I was like, okay, I just searched on Google that can this be used in engine for the hoses and all that stuff, and it says yes, so this should be fine. After maybe 2 weeks I'm gonna be using a better product, who knows. But for now I am concerned, because when you use this orange degreaser, whatever that called, P21S, it could be drying your plastic coverings and like hoses, rubber hoses, pretty quickly, and within 2 days they could start cracking, who knows, because of the engine heat. So it's important that before you even start your engine and make it hot, just use a brand new brush like this, right? And then I need to like create so much mess over here. And also like I put use one of these bags and put all the garbage in that, so all of that mess stuff, like that's a good thing, like you keep collecting all of this, and then in the end I'm gonna just take care of that. Also the P21S comes with this thing. I use this thing, sorry I forgot to mention, when I was done with the hood with the vinegar thing, DIY solution, and after I used P21S over here and some other spaces, I was a little bit more confident, and I thought, okay, let's go for it. And then I used this with the sponge of P21S, and I scrubbed it like all over these places. And then I was again like using the same technique. I was like also like spraying water intermittently, but immediately after scrubbing with P21S, I would use this cloth and I would just rinse it thoroughly. So I did that process for like literally like 5 times, and then until it started looking really nice. And P21S does leave a little bit of shine, just a little bit, because it is an orange degreaser, and I've used that before in the lab for cleaning asphalt. It can leave a little bit of shine on product, like you can see, like without using even any of the dressing products. It is a little bit leaving a shine behind, because I don't know what they put in, maybe some sort of oil they have put in it. So, but anyways, I'm still not going to take a risk, and I will be using a proper product like this on the hoses wherever I can. There are like tons of hoses that needs dressing right now, right? And I don't have to like put that on the belt, so I can't even reach there, to be honest. So just saying that the proper technique would be to spray this thing on this clean microfiber cloth, and then just scrub it with this product on the cloth. So yeah, so the hood looks good right now. And also like in the end I also like scrub this surface with just vinegar sort of DIY solution, and using that thicker cloth. This is some sort of like a towel sort of material that I use for the first 2 phases, and these are a little bit thinner, like proper microfiber cloths, so which I'm going to be using for the final dressing and with this brush. So yeah, this water bottle was super helpful. This technique, if you would use it like this, I'm pretty sure that you would not ruin your car's interiors, like the delicate material or some hoses that if you want to clean with, if you want to scrub them with P21S and you're scared to death like me, you can use this technique. You can, after spraying and scrubbing with the P21S, immediately just spray tons of water in that space, right? Like, and then just use the cloth to clean that, basically saturating that area with water, because I can't use the hose again, right? I have already done that. So like here I sprayed a lot of that and then scrubbed with the P21S. It looks really nice now, and I just kept spraying here water, a lot of it. I am not doing that right now, but because I've already used the blower for the third time, right? So what I did, like after I scrubbed with the P21S using a brush in localized areas, I sprayed a lot of this water, and then I basically, when I was fully satisfied that okay, most of the water is gone now, taken out by the cloth, then I used the blower, right, one last time. And then some of the water did come out from some spaces, because some connectors like these ones, water should not be staying in any of these connectors for too long. It could be bad, because usually water does not get into this. The hood is closed, right? Because yeah, that's how they but they have like rubber sort of like inside those. But still, I didn't want to get any chances, like take any chances of getting any. So this is like almost like the final thing, and these tapes you can take them off. I have to take my gloves first. So these tapes were helpful because water should not go inside your car, right? So this is the vent for your AC and your fan, and I've already recently used Lysol, and I've used so many products before to help with the misty odor or whatever AC thing. So this is where you spray if you are doing taking care of the bad odor inside your car. So these are those ducts, right? They take the air from outside, inside, and water should not go in. So that is what the tape on it. Now I'm done with the water thing totally. So I can give that surface a little wipe with the cloth in the end, same using some vinegar's water solution. And yeah, it looks like the only thing that is left to be done is that putting that thing back on the negative terminal, and then I'll be sharing with you guys the final result after I'm done with using this thing with this brush and a nice and clean cloth. So that would be the final video. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys that I am nearly done with this thing, and keep in mind it could take like 3 to 4 hours depending on how much detail you want. I am not going into that much detail, but because I was doing it after a very long time, and I was really scared with the water because this has computerized engine and everything, so I was really concerned about that. But overall, this product does do its job, but there is a technique to use it, or maybe you need to just add way too much of it. And still, if you have places where there are dust left, like these areas, you can do the localized cleaning, just explain to you guys. So this orange thingy, the oil dip, right, stick, I have not rubbed it or did anything to it, but this looks super clean, which means that this product did do something. But it wasn't like, for instance, on this place I still had to use the brush, and after spraying P21S here, I had to scrub it. I had to scrub a lot. This is what I'm saying. So whatever they're saying in their campaign, or whatever their marketing campaign or strategy, you do have to scrub it. You can't just spray it and leave it. So this is one thing. And second, it cannot be done in 10 minutes. So make sure you have at least 3 hours before you get into the detailing of your engine. And yeah, do not ever use pressure washer in your engine. Also make sure that you have some sort of bottle with fresh water in it, and just spray plenty of this after you use that product, localized in localized areas. after you're done with the hosing and so this engine looks pretty much dry right now. Also very windy today here, and I left the hood open like for like another hour, and Brazil lost, and I didn't even watch the match, so it's a bit sad. But yeah, I was hoping that Brazil would go all the way to like maybe semi-finals or something. But yeah, good luck to England, and good luck to Team USA. Actually, I hope that they can make to quarterfinals at least. So yeah, and I catch you guys again maybe soon. All right, so this is the same cloth, and got a lot of like stuff has come off, mostly from this surface over here. It had like quite a like thick sort of like greasing, and the dust accumulated here. So this product obviously is not as good as chemical guys VRP or like the other one, but it is making a difference. Like this is like a different sort of plastic as the Honda CRV Honors 2021. You should know that this plastic is not gonna shine as crazy, so don't bother much. Just keep it clean as much as you can, and a little bit of the protectant is important because it will protect it from the UV and engine heat itself. I've used this brush, I've applied the product like the Armor All, pretty much all of these areas. You can see that the difference in this rubber and the plastics, they are shining a little bit. They are much more cleaner, and yeah, I have used like pretty much wherever I can, whichever hose I can reach. Even that space as well, it was having a little bit of dust, so I just use Armor All over there. So now that this much has come off, I'm doing it for another like 15 minutes, and then I'll just call it a day, and then I'll connect the battery, and then I'll see, hopefully it will start. That's what I'm worried about. It should start, otherwise I'm like okay, all of that. And also like okay, yeah, for the CRV Honors, like these stickers, right, they were almost new, and they were I think fitted by the company itself. I don't know what the heck these stickers were for. Maybe for this panel plastic, like original whatever. The stuff will come off if you're using that degreaser and vinegar sort of stuff. This sticker has a little bit messed up. It had some sort of stuff on it, but yeah, this was expected because obviously this car is getting old and it's not gonna be like brand new all the time. But I'm really happy with that surface because this was really dirty, and I'm so happy that I finally cleaned all of that area. Look at that, it's really nice. And I've also spread the Armor a little bit on this plastic surface, right? This was pending for a long time. I could tell even before doing this detailing today that it was drying up, and I wanted to like bring it back to life. So it's a bit better now because this thing is directly exposed to sunlight. It is looking very good now, as it has come back to life or something like that. So this product Armor All, not that bad. I would still recommend maybe a better one, because this is basically for the interior, right? So I was just in a hurry, and I thought okay, some sort of protectant is important, but it's still not bad, right? I mean, I'm still like doing it for another 10 minutes, and then I'll catch you guys again. Okay, I am pretty tired, and this is that cloth that I was using for the third phase, just the touching and dressing with Armor All protectant. This guy does says like it is for vinyl, rubber, plastic. So this is the same thing, VRP. Like as chemical guys, they say VRP, right? Vinyl, rubber, plastic. So this is also VRP, but Armor All VRP. But then not quite recommended for the engine, but I used it anyways on the hoses and everywhere, wherever I can, and this is the best I can do. Don't spray that on the metal. You see that what happened here? I was spraying this rubber a little bit. I did not spray on that directly, but I used the brush. This thing. So this is a rubber over here, a rubber over here. So do not forget these over here, right? So it should spray. Even you can spray on these guys a little bit. But just saying, don't spray that on the metal part. It can look like this. This is VIP I'm talking about. The Armor All. The degreaser, that's perfectly fine for all surfaces. This thing they recommend for all the surfaces on the car, inside, outside, wherever the heck you want to use it. Recommended for the entire car, not this thing. This thing is not for metals. So I might actually go ahead and use this guy. Maybe it has a little bit of this P21S, and try to, like, get that thing out of getting the Armor All out of the metal part. So I'm a little bit concerned about the actually I'm just going to use the water. I'm going to use water using the same cloth and just see what happens with the water. Let's get this thing with water. And yeah, just gently I'm gonna scrub that part to get the Armor All out of the metal surface. It's not quite the best, but it's still better than leaving a stain on it. So yeah, there you go, not too bad. And this surface is like a little bit getting dimmer because it contacts here, right, somewhere here. So basically, yeah, maybe there's a reason behind it, or maybe the air somehow gets into it, but then maybe the radiator heat is making the surface a little bit dimmer compared to like on the left and right. But anyways, this is the final thing. And so yeah, if you guys need to know anything, or if I missed anything, let me know. Also, this product, if you use it, keep in mind that this can attract dust, and so yeah, it's possible that you may see more dust, or I may see more dust on my engine after using it, but I'll keep an eye and update you guys. This is why I was going for the best product on the Amazon for this, which is Pro Pel, something like that. This is why. But then let's see. Okay, damn, I just put a plastic bottle over here and it's already like freaking going bad. Oh damn, this guy is messing with me. There's a bee which does not like me to clean my car. Anyways, this is the final thing. Look at that. All of the space is nice and clean. Pretty much a lot of like surfaces are shiny, clean, and I hope that you're gonna do the same. Don't be afraid. Do not use pressure washer, just use a regular hose, stuff like that, right? And just push some pressure on it with your thumb or finger. That's all. Use P21S, it's good, but you can use the way I told you, localized. After you're done with the actual recommended method, you can also spray it in the localized areas, and then followed by the water spraying and all of that I discussed. So, and that's pretty much it. I will update after like maybe about a few months how the hood is looking like, how the engine bay is looking like. So see you later. Okay, so you might not be able to listen to me or hear me, but I connected the terminal and then fully tightened this thing. Don't leave it loose, please, because it could be really bad for the you know, the sparking could happen and all of that. So it needs to be really tight, not over tight, but then, you know, tight. And I noticed this thing when I was almost getting done, so I was like, this is for the next time. So looks like it's functioning. And yes, the sound is off because it's CVT. The CVT makes a really loud noise. Now, I think I should be good now to take it to a drive or something. Actually, I should do something first, because there are like tons of like bristles came off the brush that I was using, but I'm going to be doing it now. As you can also see, like all the lights came on, which according to the videos they should go off when I'll take it to a dry, but right now I'm going to just turn it off and I'm going to do something which I don't know if I should be showing you guys or not, but then I'm just going to use this thing a little bit. This is the last time I'm going to be doing this, just so that all the hair, the bristles that came off the brush, anything loose in there, any tiny bit of like moisture left should technically now be taken care of that. So yeah, anyway, so this is it. This is the thing I used. Do not use it if you already have a leaf blower. This is not a leaf blower, this is a proper blower, and it's very strong. And so just use carefully if you're using this kind of thing. Otherwise, you know, yeah. Oh god, hit this freaking bug. What the heck does it want? Oh me, I don't know. This is a bug. Hello, buddy. Been bothering me for 3 hours. God, I think I messed my shoulder. Oh shit. Stupid bug. Oh, basically bee. It's not a bug. It's a bee. Bees are bugs? No clue. Anyways, this thing is okay. Right, so I'll see you guys next time. And this is Honda CRV 2020 EXL, and this is the first time I've done the detailing on this car. I've done 2 other cars in the past 10 years, so I did have some experience, but yeah, I'm glad that I've done this one so that I can do it again maybe after 3 years, or who knows, maybe after just 1 year. I like to see the engine like this. So okay, yeah, see you. What's up guys, this is the last part of the video. So I'm on the road, right? All the lights are gone. According to the Google, you have to drive until you reach a speed of like 12 miles per hour, and as soon as I did that, the lights were all gone, all the warning lights, right? So it's back to normal. This thing was showing me the computer, like, you know, the system inside, what do you call that, info, something like entertaining info, I don't know, but this thing was showing like anti-theft sort of like message. This is usual for the CRV, because when you disconnect the battery, by default it, like, you know, goes to that sort of thing. So you have to, like, first thing what I did is, like, I put the car into the what should you do, accessory mode, I guess, and then I maybe the next mode. It's like there are 3 phases, right? So first of all, you press the button without pushing the brake just for like 2 seconds, and the accessory mode will turn on, right? Then you will push it again for, like, keep pushing it, I guess. Then the car will turn on. Engine won't start, but the car will turn on, right? And in that mode, if you would you know, press this thing, the volume control knob, for like 3 seconds, I would say, it would reset the whole thing, right? And so this was, that anti-theft message was gone after I did that. And then I started my engine and everything, and then I drove for, like, you know, until I reached the 12 miles per hour sort of like limit, and then these warning lights were also gone. So now my car is looking good, is driving just as before, and I'm going for the car wash because I think that I should do that, because I might have sprayed some of that orange degreaser outside, and I'm still a little bit reluctant. I just want to have a car wash. I don't know why. I mean, just getting it all clean as well. So that's it. And if you have any questions, comments, put it in the comment box section, whatever. I'm not selling my video. This was entirely made because I thought maybe there are people like me who are very reluctant, hesitant to do the engine detailing and hosing down basically the engine bay like with water, which I did, and I think it's fine. I don't think so, to be honest. There's anything gonna happen. So yeah, as you can see, like this small town has lots of construction going on. This is Pullman, by the way, and in Pullman we have all of this is new, by the way, all the roads and everything. This is campus area, and they just built all the roads. It's really nice to drive here nowadays. So yeah, so I'll see you guys maybe, I don't know when. I don't really make videos on YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber. This was just purely to help you guys, and I apologize if you did not understand any of my bad grammar or my accent or my English. I'm not local, dude. I'm not from around here. You might have guessed it already, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, but just a couple of wrap up tips in the end. First of all, don't be afraid of putting water in your engine, but you have to cover the battery properly. Take the negative terminal off first, then cover it properly with the plastic bag, and then cover the alternator thoroughly. You can use 2 bags as well for that. Cover the fuse box, and yeah, and cover any other electrical component that you think is loose in your car. I don't know about your engine, right? So cover anything that looks like it could be bad if the water goes there, and then that's it. And then what else you do before you put the water in it? I guess that's all. And then yeah, you can tape the negative terminal just like I did of the battery, and then you can tape the intakes of the air for the AC and the fan. Should definitely tape those, because water can enter from that spot, right from the cabin air filter area in your car. Could mess up a lot of other things as well, actually. So yeah, and then go for it. Wash the engine, not too much though. Just give a quick rinse, gently, not too much pressure, and then use the P21S and thoroughly. Don't be a miser for that. When you're using that, just be generous. And yeah, and I would say here I am actually already in the car wash. It's a very small town, so yeah, I don't go to RPM Express anymore. It's the if you guys are familiar with Pullman, I don't go there anymore, because I think it's not contactless. So my car was getting weird scratches, so I come to this car wash now. So yeah, maybe we can talk for another 5 minutes. And so basically, yeah, so do all of that, and what? And yeah, after you're done with the hosing, and then P21S, and then just wait for 3 minutes, and then hose it again. And then I would say yeah, just follow all the rest of my video, and then I would maybe see you guys again. Okay, I thought to make a video for this as well. This is the car wash that I come usually, and it's fully automatic, obviously, like any other car wash, but this is contactless, right? It won't touch your car. It will just forward, stop. Okay, and that's it. And now it's gonna be a 5-minute wash, whatever. This is just I think one I had the basic wash. It's $10 only, so I usually go for the best option available, which gets all of these graphene and all, God knows whatever they put. But yeah, so any car wash you go, you have to do something on your own as well. So I keep cloths and everything in my car. I dry it very nicely after the wash is done. Anyway, so yeah, back to that thing, detailing. So after you're done with the first time hosing, you put P21S generously. Do not be miser for that. and then wait for like 3 minutes only. Don't wait too much according to the instructions on it and according to the people on YouTube, and then just hose it down. And if you still have to, if you still see the dust in the engine, just do the what is localized cleaning, like as I explained. For that you need water separately, and I would say, like, you use the brushes and everything, whatever you can, but not very thorough, like very brushes like that can scratch your plastic, like not the nylon or like metallic brushes, just the soft brush. This one still in my car actually, all the things. So yeah, this thing was really super helpful, and you can also buy this set from Amazon. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find that easily. You can use it inside as well. So yeah, and that's it. And I would highly recommend that when you are done with all of that orange degreaser thing, you should use some sort of like protectant, a UV protectant, chemical, VRP, whatever you want to use, but do use something thoroughly. Again, be generous with that, but don't apply directly to the timing belt. The belts cannot handle that sort of chemical, so do not put anything on the belts chemical wise. That degreaser thing is designed for any material, so that's fine, but not the VRP sort of thing, right? Don't put that on the belt, not on the AC belt, any belt. So yeah, and just put it on this brush itself, on the top of it, spray it, and then just do the touching or dressing. And yeah, I would say this is pretty much it. I'm glad that I made a video out of it, and hopefully it would be helpful to someone, or maybe a lot of you. Let me know what you think, and yeah, I will see you guys soon, maybe for another video. But yeah, or maybe I can show you the whole thing. Oh wow, that was quick. Okay, that was really quick, because this was a really basic version sort of thing. I don't know, I paid $10 for it. So right, there you go. That was actually only 3 minutes. So that is why I guess we should not buy the basic version, but still with the basic version I'm pretty sure it's gonna clean most of the stuff out of it. Alright, you have to be very slow when you're coming out, because that's your only chance to get most of the water out of the body. So now I'm gonna like use my cloth, which I always have. Dang, it's really sunny today. And when I left my home, England was winning 3-2. I hope that would be the case. The bag after this wash. So yeah, I guess this is pretty much it. And yeah, I mean, do not be afraid in the end. I'm saying that again and again, because a lot of people, including myself, I was scared to death putting water in my engine bay, right? I was like, man, this could be the end of my car. This could be like, I could be spending like thousands of dollars, like calling them, someone like, a mechanic or whatever, come to my home and fix my car, like, blah blah blah. But I watched a lot of videos for a year, and I also like had some experience before, and I already was familiar, like, how to cover the alternator. We used to call it generator back in my hometown, so here we call it alternator. So yeah, just cover those things. Please do not do that without that. Some engines do not need any covering. Some people like have made videos on YouTube. I was just watching it today. A guy was saying that there is no need to even cover the alternator. You can just put water just like that, and he did it, and it was fine. But not like this car, I guess. So don't do that. Yeah, and I think I have covered pretty much everything. So yeah, let me know what you think, and have fun. What's up, guys? This literally has to be the last part of the video because I thought that I would make that's a nice song actually, make the last bit of it. I drove this car for like almost like half an hour. There's nothing wrong over here. It was just like, you know, those assistive control, cruise control, those sort of things were off, and I was like, oh my god, my ACC is not working, what the heck. And then there's a main button basically over there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but then yeah, this main button, right, is basically on the right side when you're driving. So just press that main and those controls will come back on, right? See, cruise control, and then assistive, I don't know what that is, steering, I honestly forgot, LKAS. But ACC is the cruise control, which I use a lot, so that's back online. Everything else is looking really good so far, and got the car wash, got the Walmart run, and there's no issues. So looks like it's a success for the engine detailing with the water washing. Looks like I'm gonna be doing that again after maybe another year, and also like planning to get that thing polished from outside. So let's see if I can find some place for that. But yeah, it was a long day, and let's see if England has won or not. I hope they have won it, and I hope the team US will win and go to the quarterfinals, I guess, right? Yeah, the next day is quarterfinals. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Take care, bye.